Okay, YouTube, good day and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. We're not opening that beer on camera because we just opened it. It did come half filled. Came half filled. The liquid was on
We were missing the neck. It was about here. We were.
So this did come about a week ago. This arrived. I just got to Ontario, as most of you know. After TJ pours this, he'll introduce it. It is Reverence Barrelworks, Cambridge, I do believe. But he will introduce the name, what it is, all that stuff. He has the bottle in his hand, so.
So this is the Black is Beautiful. It's a bourbon barrel aged pastry stout with coffee from Good Morrow Coffee, vanilla and lactose. It's 11 and a
11 and a half.
Yeah, 11 and a half.
So that is actually the latte, not the Mexican. So this is the latte. I did take a tiny sip of it just to see because we popped it and it had some carbonation in it. We're like, oh, let's see if it's turned because it didn't smell bad, and yeah, it didn't turn. So we thought, hey, let's get the fuck done with this. So like the last one, it is thick, it is black.
The first thing I noticed when you poured that little bit was it had that consistency of like soy sauce. That texture, look, consistent, like that. Just it rang soy sauce for me.
And if you do the swirl, you can see it kind of like clings to the sides.
Yeah, it's a sticky beer.
Now, when you give that a sniff, you get that vanilla, you get a little bit of coconut, you get that roasty toastiness that you would get from the bourbon barrels. I pick up myself a little bit of leather, which makes sense with bourbon again. Lots of chocolate.
I almost get a little licorice in there.
I don't, but everybody's different.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, right? This is all about your paradigm.
Not strong.
So this is 11.5% Katie.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the type of stout that
one.
when I say they'll go in the comments, this is the type of stouts that are going to talk about.
Okay. Smells like chocolate.
And at 11.5%, that is fucking dangerous. Because
Honestly,
that doesn't have much warming at all.
No. That tastes like cold cup of coffee.
And again, this is the Latte Black is Beautiful.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know what Black is Beautiful is it was the beers that came out from a lot of different breweries after Black Lives Matter started, and it began with a lot of African American owned or operated breweries, or breweries that had a lot of staff that was of the African American descendancy. So it was one of those things where, you know, they were like, fuck you guys, this is like, look, this is great. And these beers this is the first one I've had. There is a lot of them out there. A lot of breweries did them, and they're all named the same thing. Just every one of them is a different type of beer, but they're all stouts. They're all called Black is Beautiful. This is a nice beer.
This is great. I really like it if you're a coffee drinker, and especially if you like iced coffee or just a cold coffee. Like I like when I drink my coffee black and it gets cold. I don't mind it then. Like some people don't like it, but I know a lot of black coffee drinkers who love it when the coffee goes cold. So, and that is very much what I get off.
Well, if I drink a coffee, I don't do it often, but I only get black, and I don't like them hot.
No,
I like to wait till they're cooler.
When I drink, I mix my coffees up. So sometimes I like my coffee with sugar and milk. Sometimes just milk. Sometimes just sugar. Sometimes it's just black. I'm just in the mood for it. And usually when I drink it black, I can't drink it when it's piping hot. I gotta let it cool down. And that's just, to me, where the best flavor is for a black coffee. Like, if you've ever had a black coffee and you didn't like the taste of it, drink it cold. Way better. But this is...
So, like I said, 11.5% alcohol. That's scary when you think about it. Well, look at that. Look at how easy you can put that down. This is a solid beer. There is a tiny warming. I can't lie. There is a warming. It's down in the bottom of your chest. But it's not on the first sip. It's not on the second sip. It's as you keep going. Lots of vanilla, lots of chocolate.
There's a very nice sweetness to it.
Yeah.
There is, where we were looking before for the sweetness in the other coffee one we had, we got it in this one. I really feel like, whereas that one, we did what, 9?
Yes.
9 on the brunch. I would say this one trumps it. It really is. I would say this is a breakfast beer. This is a beer I could crack open for breakfast and really...
It has that. You're right. It has that sweetness. It has that. It's chocolate. It's like a double coffee with a shot of vanilla and a shot of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
It is
really
it's solid. It's the right mouthfeel. It's heavier. It's thicker. It covers your palate. For me, that's a 925.
I'm 9.5. I definitely.
Now, unfortunately, this one would be a stout strut.
Well, let me get my shirt off.
So, stout strut, fairly simple, you know. It's just a shitty little strut.
Oh, I'll go this way.
Okay,
You
you
go that way.
Go this way. Thank you, YouTube. Now you get to look at me walk this way to go turn this on. This is why we need a camera person. Where's my wife?